I am an avid turkey hunter, ladies and gentlemen. I hunted quail when I was young, when there was quail to hunt. My daddy, I grew up in Kingfisher County, Oklahoma. My daddy knew every covey of quail in Kingfisher County by name, and he had permission to hunt most of them. Well, where I hunt, there's a few quail now. But every spring, we go turkey hunting. Now, if you get together with a bunch of turkey hunters, and you know how hunters are, we never let the truth get in the way of a good story. You're always going to run into that guy who can call that old turkey up so close he can reach out and touch it. At least according to him, he can. One night I was sitting around with a bunch of buddies of mine. We were listening to the old boy tell this story about calling that old turkey up so close, and he reached out and grabbed it. We were all kind of looking sideways at each other. Finally, by the end of the story, we were rolling in the floor. So I wrote this little poem in honor of him. It's called Terrible Tom with Feathered Assassin. The woods were quiet and calm that morning, and I guess I should have took that as some forewarning of the drama that was just about to unfold. I got settled in under that tree, and suddenly a chill ran up through me that made my blood run just a little bit cold. That old box call broke the silence, and the woods come alive with all kinds of violence, because about 100 turkeys come down out of the roost. The goblin that come from behind me right then told me that old Tom was looking for a hen. Gave my adrenaline a serious boost. Well, as he come strutting around that tree, suddenly he was standing there looking at me, and his little turkey eyes seemed to be saying, "What the heck?" Seemed like a good idea at the time. Looking back on it, I reckon I must have lost my mind, because I just reached out there and grabbed him around the neck. We sunk them spurs into my hide, and all I could do was hang on for the ride, as he proceeded to go upside my head with both wings. Now, I could tell I was in quite a fix, because this old turkey was getting his licks. I was starting to hear some really strange and wondrous things. Now, if I didn't know better, I'd have to think that all the critters in the woods was rooting for that old Tom. Because he spurred me with a left and slapped me with a right, and I was just trying to figure out how to end this fight when something went off in my head just like a bomb. That was just a little bit later that I come to, and friend, I'm here to tell you, I had to hand it to that old Longbeard. I was bruised and bloody, and I ain't lying, buddy, there was a couple of chunks missing out of my right ear. I picked myself up and I headed to the truck, and I cussed my stupidity and I cussed my luck. It was then I realized my old shotgun was a total loss. The barrel was bent, the stock was broke. I ain't kidding when I tell you folks, that old Tom sure enough showed me who was boss. My forehead looked like somebody had took a cheese grater to it. My lip had a tooth shoved clean near through it. That old turkey worked me over something fierce. I was spitting feathers and spitting blood, and in between trying to clean off some of the crud, I lost count all the places my anatomy had been pierced. So if you love the outdoors and that kind of life, and you need a little time away from the boss and the wife, and you don't want to get poked all full of holes, well, take my advice and listen well, because I can tell you, friend, I've been through hell. Go buy yourself a damn fishing pole.